slipped away. The buzz in my head, it takes me right back to time.
We just missed some gold. We missed some internet gold.
We did.
We can't recreate it.
Recording.
But I do have a question, though, before we get too deep into the woods.
Right.
You being living out here and being the former police officer that you are.
Sure.
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you get summons for jury duty and they tell you to call on a certain date and you call that first time. It's the Friday before you're supposed to report. And they say, hey, you don't have to come in Monday, but we need you to call again Monday night. And then you just totally fucking forget about it over the weekend and forget to call Monday night. And then it's like Tuesday night and you're like, fuck, I don't want to call now because I don't
No, you just call.
Well, I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I don't want to call now and they say, yeah, you got to come in for Wednesday.
No. Basically, you call in just to see if you're needed at all.
Right. Yeah, and they said you're not needed for Monday, but we need you to call
Right.
Monday.
Right.
And I forgot to call Monday.
Okay.
Nothing's going to happen, right? Like they'll just, worst case scenario, they reschedule it.
Yeah. They're not gonna like. They're like, oh my god, arrest warrant needed and call.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not thinking that's going to happen. But I was like, fuck.
No.
But I just realized it tonight, and I was supposed to call again if on Monday they said no. And I'm like, well, I don't want to call now at like 8:30 at night.
No, now you call and be like, wait, you didn't get my other two calls?
I could have swore that message said no.
Wait, do you remember that old prank back in the day? This is before caller ID. The old prank where you would call somebody at 2:00 in the morning on like regularly, and you would call 2:00 in the morning. Hello, yeah, is Steve there? No, man, you have the wrong number. Click. You gotta be diligent. You call it 2:00 in the morning.
Every
Every
morning.
day. Steve
Yep.
there. Is Steve there. Is Steve there
For like a good
Like
5-6
for like
days.
4 or 5. Then on
Yeah.
the 5th day, you call it 2:00 in the morning. Yeah, this is Steve. Have there been any messages?
you motherfucker.
Seriously though, I those were the days when you could still prank call people.
Yeah, exactly. And then they came up with that fucking star 69 shit.
Oh my god, Star 69, the ring back.
Which didn't give you the number, but it just called the
No.
phone right back.
Right, exactly. And just captured him.
And then what was it? It
and
was
you're like, oh, you son of a bitch.
And then it was, what was it, star 67 before you called to block the possible star 69?
I don't. Oh, now
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Okay, now you're.
That's what
you're
it was.
losing me on that one.
I think that's what it
Well,
was.
I think this whole week has been a shit show, politically speaking. Apparently,
Yeah. But
we hear about
before we get into that, we should let people know where they are and who they're talking to.
oh, that's right. Welcome to the locker room. I'm Tom,
I'm Matthew.
and I'm apparently not here.
Yeah. I'm making iguana tacos. Fuck all you guys.
Oh, he's gonna hate us for that one.
He doesn't listen, so it doesn't fucking matter. We can talk shit. He doesn't listen to the podcast that he's on. He's on the
No.
podcast. Why listen?
He's
to
on
it?
the podcast while we listen to it, right? No, now he's like, no, motherfuckers, I know they were talking before I got there.
Wait, I better check the waiting room and make sure. Nope, still not here. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so now that we are officially in the locker room podcast,
Yes. Oh, speak of the fucking devil. If he's 20 bucks says he's eating, he's chewing. Watch, right? Here it comes.
okay,
20
here it
bucks.
comes.
20 bucks says he's chewing. There he is, the man of the hour, Mr. Marco Antonio.
Hello.
What's for dinner, Marco?
I'm sorry?
What's for dinner?
Like in general?
No, I figured you usually have snacks or something. You had a glorious cinnamon roll last time.
Wife launched her food truck or her food trailer last weekend, so I was a test dummy. Oh, poor unfortunate
Yeah,
soul,
right.
Marco. So yeah, I was sorry. I'm gonna do the. I don't know why the fuck it keeps dumping in the background. Anyways, oh, and then I get the new one back. There you go. Look at that.
There it is. There it is.
Look at that. All right. So anyways, yeah. So she launched her food trailer last weekend. On Halloween. So the last 2 weeks have been her test dummy, her test subject.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
what a
so
what a
sad.
rough life. What a
What
rough
kind of
life.
savory fares is it? Like baked goods? Is it like food, or what's going
It's
on?
both. It's both actually. Yeah, it's both. So it's actually breakfast is all breakfast stuff, which is what she has. Who doesn't have a passion for breakfast? But
Right.
so she had Cajun sausage gravy, so biscuits and gravy with Cajun
Ooh.
sausage gravy.
Ooh.
And she had a hot honey ham sandwich with pimento cheese on a toasted biscuit with a thick ass ham and a hot honey which she made by hand. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, it's fucking delicious.
Nice.
Chipotle bacon, chipotle aioli bacon Munster cheese and egg sandwich was another one. And then she did a maple aioli, which I didn't even know you could do it was a thing. But yeah, she did a maple aioli over a hot sausage, Munster cheese again, and fresh egg in a
Damn.
brioche bun. Yeah,
Man,
that was
I'm getting heartburn just like listening to this.
so good.
Ooh.
She's like, "What do you think of this?" I was like, "Oh my god, this is so good." Oh, I can't.
That's the wrong answer. You'd be like, I don't know. Can I get another one?
So yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, I didn't know that she could make fucking straight maple pecan syrup from scratch.
Oh,
She's like, "Here, try this. I made this." I was like, You made this?" Yes. Okay, because people, that's what they do. They make their own fucking maple syrup. Okay, got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So what
hours and hours.
what you're saying is she's been holding out on you.
Yeah,
You gotta
Yeah,
keep
but-
guessing. That's what keeps
I
the
know.
marriage alive.
But anyways, needless to say, I'm fucking exhausted because I was in front of the house for that food cart on Sunday. I was burning the candle at both ends this entire weekend. So, time for my
Well, we
little
were
CP
talking
time.
about before you got here. We had already begun, and we were chatting about how shitty it's been this week politically.
Things have been everywhere. So to
Did
be honest with you, I don't even.
Did you guys hear that rumor?
Oh yeah,
You know what we're talking about?
Marco, you're closer than we are to Dallas. With
Yeah,
the shit
Dallas is
show
right
that happened today.
No, yeah, I've been at work all day and a little bit, and now we're moving. By the way, we're moving houses. So yeah, it's from one thing to the other.
Oh.
So yeah, what did I miss?
Oh
As
well,
they say in Hamilton.
allow me to explain.
Well, there's,
Okay.
there's
That's too much.
several.
Let me sum
There's
up.
several things.
Okay.
First of all, the beloved leader, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Apparently, he had a visit to see the Pope.
Oh my God, that was a shit
And,
show.
Apparently,
It's quite
his
literally
visit-
a shit
his
show.
visit took a little longer
No.
than it should have.
Oh.
And some reporter broke a story that the rumors around Rome, like the rumors about Joe Biden floating around the Vatican,
Okay.
was that
okay.
Joe Biden shit his pants
No. Come
while meeting the
on.
Pope and had to be cleaned up before going
think
back
this-
out.
Do you think the Secret Service is in there? You know, what I'm saying wiping Joe down. You know, what I'm saying
No, there's
Squeaky,
the
squeaky.
secret nanny.
Yeah.
Secret nanny. Oh my god.
Well, did you see that? And now look, I'm gonna talk about it, but I haven't had the time nor really the ambition or the care to verify if it was true or not. But it was funny as hell.
Come
But
on.
just about every photo with him and the Pope, his fucking one of his shoes is untied, like just blatantly just untied. Was that real or was that did somebody Photoshop that?
I honestly couldn't tell if that was. I didn't look at it long enough. I had seen what you're talking about, but I didn't look at it or research it long enough to know if it was
Yeah.
real or Photoshop.
But either way, it was fucking.
Look.
Well,
When
it's like the
something
other one where
happens
he-
like that and it's believable, I'm like, I can see that happening. Like that
well,
very
and-
well could be the case.
Look, at this point in time, I'm expecting two things. One, to find a note on him somewhere that says, "If found, please return to 16
Yes.
1600 Pennsylvania
1600 Pennsylvania
Pennsylvania Avenue, right? And then the other one is a key tied around his neck with the
Oh,
shoelace.
Okay, Wait, but here's the thing. This is the other story I keep hearing, which he
About his nap.
where he
'Cause that's
said
another one.
something to the Pope about
I napped
being
some.
a famous African American baseball player. Did you hear
Come again?
about this?
Whoa, he was?
Yes.
Oh, come on,
Wait.
man. Come on,
Yo,
man.
So people are trying to basically, some people are saying no, he's telling him a story about an African American baseball player, and other
Okay.
people are going, no, you can read his lips. He's saying you are that famous African American.
Oh, he's telling the Pope.
To the Pope.
Oh no.
I don't know if it's true or not.
But it's
I haven't done
believable.
a deep dive into it. But that's the thing. Like, at what point do we call the Secret Service for elder abuse?
Yeah. Or whoever's
We gotta
telling
We got to take Joe Biden away from them.
him.
That poor man.
But did
So we're
you
gonna
see-
At this point,
so-
he thinks his name is Brandon.
Hashtag
Yes.
keep Joe safe. Is that what we're saying?
keep him
Hashtag
safe.
keep Joe
Hashtag save
safe.
Joe. Keep Joe safe.
That's
Save
right.
Joe.
Keep
But
Joe
did you
safe.
see
Yeah.
did you see the video? And it's not altered or manipulated in any way when he's at the climate
Which one?
summit. The one where he's at the climate
Oh.
summit and he's got his arms crossed.
When he
just
falls
closes
asleep?
he closes his eyes for like maybe 3 seconds and then opens them
Mhm.
back up again. And then he closes them and they stay shut until someone I can just hear it on the radio. Go wake him up. Go wake him up. Send a staffer over there and go wake him up. And this guy walks over and leans down and says something to his ear. And Joe opens his eyes and looks around like, oh, fuck, where am I? He's got a pen in his hand and he pretends like he's doing something for
Oh,
a
yeah.
second.
No, he
Then
was
the
out.
The speech ends and then he claps with everybody else. He looks fucking confused. And in the very end, he just takes his hands and rubs his eyes like this. He's like, oh. But yeah.
Dude, elder abuse. Although I did enjoy him much more when he was one of the puppets that Jeff Dunham operated.
Yes.
Because I swear to God, every time I
Oh.
see him sitting there, he looks like that puppet that Jeff Dunham has, that grumpy old
What's
man.
his name? What's his
Walter.
name? Walter.
Walter.
Yes. Oh God, so good. I saw him live once. It's fucking great.
Yeah. I just remember the jalapeno on a steak.
Yes, on the stick.
I just love that dumbass. Walter just calls everyone a dumbass.
Oh my word.
But yeah.
What are you afraid of?
Well, so then Dallas.
Cockroach.
Okay, Dallas.
Okay, so Dallas. Okay.
Dallas. Your neck of the woods, Marco.
Nah, okay. Like 4 hours
So-
away. But okay, go ahead.
Well, but it's like I said, you're closer than we are.
This is true.
So by proxy, these are your people now.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm just hey,
Whoa.
Hold on. I take
Whoa.
responsibility for Seattle. Matt takes responsibility for San Francisco and San Diego.
oh fuck, I got fucking hammered on that one.
Well, you're the asshole in the middle.
This is true.
Marco, you will have to take responsibility for Dallas.
Dallas, Houston,
Yes.
and Texas.
And-
So the
and
greater.
Dallas
the
Fort
greater
Worth,
area, yes.
the greater,
The greater
yeah.
area.
But to be
Yeah.
fair, a majority of the people that were in Dallas today flew in from other states. They
Yeah,
flew
we
in for this,
absolve you.
Marco. They
We
flew in.
absolve
him.
you from New
All right.
Orleans.
Give it to me.
So
Walk me through it.
okay, so I'm gonna do Reader's Digest version because this is super deep. This is something that we're gonna have Scott on as soon as he gets back from Dallas.
Yes. So for
Um,
those of you asking for a Scott update,
Yes.
Oh,
Probably-
look
he's
at Marco's face. Marco's so excited.
Okay.
See,
So,
¿Cómo?
yeah. Yes. Okay. So
¿Qué dijiste?
so
Oh no, wait, here we go.
okay. So QAnon. The yes, the word around the water cooler was that today at about 12:30 local time in Houston, Texas.
12:38 because it can't be like a set time. You know, it has to be like 12:37.5.
Right. So I think it was like around 12:30. Like it was like a, that
Give and
that
take,
area-
give or
and take. Yeah.
It was the
Um,
noon 30 hour.
The noon 30
Ish,
hour. Yes.
ish,
Right
yeah.
around there. That
When you looked at the dollar bill and you read the $100 bill and you read the actual
we're
tower,
we're getting there. We're getting
Here
there.
we go.
That,
Here we
okay,
go.
so what was going to occur was that former assassinated president JFK,
Mm-hmm.
along with
Uh-huh.
his son, who died in a plane wreck,
Mm-hmm.
were going to reveal themselves at the very spot where JFK was allegedly assassinated.
Dun, dun, dun. The Texas Book Depository,
Yes.
Dealey Plaza.
So they're going to reveal themselves because
This is so great.
they had to fake their own deaths to hide from the deep state. At that time, JFK is going to announce that Donald Trump is the rightful president, the rightful 19th president, because they firmly believe that everything that happened after the 18th president, when the United States of America somehow became a corporation and blah, 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 that every president after that was unconstitutional, illegal, and not valid. So Trump is going to be president.
Listen, I know if anybody here knows about illegal, it's me. And I'm gonna tell you straight out.
This gets better. It gets fucking better.
Oh, wait a minute.
It gets better. There's more.
Wait. Hold on, because I demand. This is how you're going to get me into the QAnon movement. Is if we get somebody to commission a musical number, right? And it's going to be like Grease Lightning. But this government's unconstitutional, non-denominational, Republimatic. He's the 19th president. Do get some.
As the White House turns slowly, the president's like sitting on top of it.
They start singing.
All of a sudden, the president's wearing like all white with silver lightning bolts.
Okay, so after they make the reveal and they announce that Trump is the rightful president,
I think I just peed a little. Hold on.
Okay. So Trump.
This news is huge. It's really huge.
Trust me, nobody knows more about musicals than I do. Go ahead.
So now Trump's president. He selects JFK Jr. as his vice president. So now once they're back in office, Trump is going to step down as president. So JFK Jr. can be the president, which, according to them, he should have been if Hillary hadn't plotted to kill him. Yeah.
This is some 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to need a flow chart.
Okay, here's the thing. I heard about this, and all day I was waiting. And I was like, somebody missed a golden fucking opportunity to buy the best JFK and JFK Jr. impersonators and hire them for the fucking day and fly them out to Dallas.
Amazing.
And have them appear.
Man.
So now here's the great part. So it's happening.
But hold on. I need them to appear like a Super Bowl halftime show. The CO2, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like they hit a CO2 from the stage.
Oh wait, there's more.
The platform launches and they launch
it's
up
like,
in the end and they land, you know what I'm saying?
It's an American eagle made out of balloons that they burst through.
Okay.
They run through the middle of it.
What if I told you we're not done yet?
Oh, wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
How much would you pay now?
Well, I'll tell you. So as it got closer to that 12:30 time and nothing was happening, then the rumor mill around there was like, well, no, what they're going to do is them and even more what we thought were dead celebrities are going to reveal themselves at the Rolling Stone concert later on that day.
Ooh, because
Elvis was going to open, because Elvis was the opening act.
And
no,
then,
it's because if dead celebrities were up on stage with the Rolling Stones, you couldn't tell the difference.
You couldn't tell. So then there's, the man on the street interview, these independent journalists that are talking to these people on the streets, and they're asking about this, and people were like going, no, like, pointing out random people and just saying, no, we saw somebody that, was wearing a mask, but you couldn't really tell, but you could tell it was Robin Williams. And somebody else said that, somebody else said they saw Richard Pryor, and somebody else said they saw Tupac. Like, it was just all these dead celebrities.
It's like Hollywood Squares.
Went to fucking Dallas.
Was anybody else like actually doing the math on how all these people would be now? They're like, I saw Richard Pryor. 105-year-old Richard Pryor?
Who had Parkinson's really bad before he died and probably is not in the greatest of shape if he even was alive.
No.
Yeah.
I'll
So
take Michael Jackson for the block, please, Alex.
so towards the end, the crowds, and there was like 300 something people. This wasn't just like a dozen people that showed up, and there were
If you-
people that flew in from all over the country for this. Like, where it was there on purpose with a
Oh my
purpose.
god, looking for the Golden Girls reunion.
Picture
then
Dallas.
so the more hardcore Q people were quick to jump on all the threads and say, look, this is a fringe group of radical QAnon people that believe this shit, and they're making the rest of us look bad.
Explain to me how you look good. Go ahead.
Now look, here's the deal. You can believe whatever you want to believe, whatever unpopular political hypothesis that you want to abide by, whatever. As long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't care.
Word.
The fact is, they haven't been right about a single goddamn thing up to this point. Not one. Not
we
one
have a-
thing
Do
they
we have a
said was going
scorecard?
to happen has happened.
Okay, Tom, you are the research king.
Yes.
I think we need a chart.
Nothing has happened.
We need an X.
Nothing.
We need an X.
Nothing has happened.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe
we
if
need
they had
every-
like hey, so far, 15 to 20% of what we said has come true. You'd have some foothold of something to be like, well, okay, you were right on that, but you were right. It's a goose egg. This
have
many
they-
things.
So it's
Has there been
here's-
anything? Have they
now,
have they
here's the thing.
stumbled on anything?
No.
But well, okay. So here's the thing about what QAnon preaches or believes or whatever. It's a bit like nailing Jello to a wall.
Yes.
Because right when you think you've got it, it
I got a visual.
slips through your fingers.
So
And-
everything.
It's part of that. Like, did it come true? Well, they're constantly Obi-Wan Kenobi, like from a certain point of view. and shit.
Oh god, I got you.
So if you ask somebody, did it come true? They'll say, in what sense? Because here's this, that, yeah. So there's that element to it. I what are you doing? You're right over
Can
there.
open a bottle.
Opening a bottle of Stiegel beer. Yeah. Stiegel. Yeah.
Anyway, that's why it's kind of one of those things where if you tried to put a graph to it, you wouldn't even be able to graph it because you couldn't break down percentages of what people actually believe because you can't nail down who believes what. It's a lot of, well, some people think or blah blah blah.
Yeah,
think,
exactly.
It and everybody argues about who believes what.
Mm.
But if you take the entirety of what they all believe, regardless of fringe this,
Right.
and they believe that, but
Right.
I believe this, it still holds water that nothing has come true of what they said was going to happen.
Well, that's what I don't know. I mean, I don't even know 1/10 of what they've predicted or what these, because I've never read these Q drops. I don't know anything. Like, I'm
They
sure
have to have Scott on. I'm
We
sure
have
if
to.
he's listening to this, and I'm not making fun of anybody who believes it.
no,
I'm just
no,
saying that
because I
nothing-
seriously don't know.
From what I know, nothing has actually happened, or else it would
Yeah.
be plastered all over the real news, the fake news, the independent journal. Like you'd hear about it from
Right.
somewhere. It'd be on social media somewhere. There'd be some sort of like,
Well, and
you know,
that's
on paper
would think
proof.
so.
Here's what happened.
you would think so. I again, I don't know what they claim, because again, okay, aside from Donald Trump's not going to leave and there's going to be a coup and all that
Yeah.
other like stuff that was supposed to happen
The
at the
storm is
inauguration
coming.
or whatever.
I got
like,
so sick.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I got so
I know.
fucking sick and tired of hearing the storm is coming. The storm
Right.
is when? Oh, it's coming. When? Oh, it's still
Mhm.
coming. When? Oh, well, things have to when? It's coming. When? It's like, come on.
Right.
Just say you were
So-
wrong. Fucking hold the L and figure it out.
Well, but that's the problem with moving the goalpost. You don't ever have to take the L if you're
That's
always
true.
10 yards away.
Yeah. Look at
sure.
the Rona.
And so, right, exactly. It's kind of the same manifestation, different problem. You've got
Fair.
Yeah.
one group moving the goalpost on the virus, and the other one
Mhm.
moving the goalpost on what they think is the election, or all that. Anyway, yeah, whatever. They're all crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of election, I lost track because I was doing like real life stuff, because I care, but I don't, because it literally doesn't affect me. But there's a couple big races going on as we speak. As
Virginia
you're listening to
is
this is a couple
gubernatorial-
days ago, but yeah,
Republican.
Virginia's. Oh, he won.
Yeah, it's what
They called it.
Yeah, it looks like I read something that
'Cause I was
he was like
I was
54 or 55% or something.
Oh yeah, but that's funny because I was on the way home. I was deliberately like flipping back and forth between Fox and CNN, because it's like they're talking about the same thing and they couldn't be further apart from what they were saying. So
Oh,
you
shit.
have like
Just how they're spinning the
Yeah.
numbers.
You have
So-
no, the numbers were the same. Fox was calling it. They were like 77% of the votes are in. He's up by fucking 9%. It's in the bag. And CNN's like, it's still too close to call. And
Well,
it's like,
yeah,
which make, I mean, it falls in line with, the narrative.
it's always too close to
both
call when
are-
you're on the losing side.
Right. And then there's the New York City's mayor race,
Oh,
and there's the gubernatorial race of New Jersey.
yeah, and I guess there's a representative seat or something there too.
Yes. So there's a couple of things,
Anyway,
but like I said,
there's a bunch
I
of-
care, but not enough because it really doesn't directly impact me.
Yeah.
So I have bigger
been-
fish to fry in this goddamn state.
Excuse me. I have been enjoying the amount of places that this "Let's Go Brandon" chant has been popping up.
Oh my God. Did you see the guy that stopped the armed robbery in Arizona? The Marine? Okay. What?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So
the
he
Marine.
received an award. Did you see what he was
Yes,
wearing?
I did.
A Let's
I
Go
did.
Brandon shirt
He was
all over the
And-
fucking news. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, this one race and this one reporter just
Yep.
one day had
Oh,
this magical moment that spawned a national meme.
it was her.
and-
She was trying to cover up the chant.
I know,
by
I
saying-
know.
They're saying, yeah, I know, but it's how, like, she's literally responsible for this.
Yep.
If she wouldn't have said that, this would not be a thing. It wouldn't. It's
Not even.
total butterfly effect.
Not
Like
even.
one little fucking thing.
So apparently, a Southwest Airlines pilot
Yes, heard that.
said it over the intercom on
As his sign off.
takeoff.
Yep. He's like, no, we'll be
And-
cruising this room, and let's go, Brandon. That was, yeah.
I can just imagine. I can imagine.
Folks, take a look over the left side. You'll see the Grand Canyon. It's a beautiful view of the Grand Canyon. It's the deepest ditch in the country. And let's go, Brandon.
It was so good.
So now Southwest Airlines is investigating the pilot who did Let's Go Brandon.
Just
And,
for a reference,
like-
this is an airline that I have flown on where they literally, before takeoff, the stewardesses are such fun, playful moods. I participated in a toilet paper roll race. It was the right side and the left side of the cabin, and it started at the front, and each stewardess handed the first person in the seat a roll of toilet paper, and you just had to pass it overhead without looking. And whichever
Right.
side got it to the back first won. This is the airline that is investigating somebody saying, "Let's go, Brandon."
Right.
Who won?
I don't
You left it
remember.
out.
I was
Oh,
I'm
come
always,
on.
I'm always pretty drunk by the time I get on a plane. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Bloody Mary
there-
kind of guy before every flight.
Was there a
Four.
price involved?
I think we got like some extra fucking nuts or some stupid shit like that.
Hell yeah, you got extra nuts.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally in its debut, Matt's very special sexual innuendo bell that he's been
Yes.
begging for.
I've been fucking dying to fucking sing that thing. I think I did it last week, but it didn't. I had it.
But you forgot it. Yeah, exactly.
It was like off behind the mic and these wonderful CAD audio podcast mics that pick up everything as long as you're right in front of it. If you put something behind it,
Thank you,
you don't
Cat
really hear it. Yes.
Gracias a Carado. Lo mejor para tus oídos.
Yeah. So, well, I wanted
Hey,
to.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
Mira.
See.
Yes.
Bienvenidos al locker room.
Oh no,
no,
we
that's-
already
we did that before. You
were,
remember we said we were.
yeah, you were hella late.
Oh. I was 8 fucking minutes late.
That's hella late in podcast time. That's late.
Yeah. All right. So the listeners
I think
at
you were
home-
more than 8 minutes late. I'll be honest with you.
All right, listen. So actually, no, I was looking at the clock when I clocked in. So
Oh,
all
okay.
right. So for the listeners at home, that was just like, look. We record this podcast
we were already
at
talking
my
shit.
time. At my time, at 10:30.
Yes.
I get out of work at 10, and I work 22 fucking minutes away from my house. 22 fucking minutes from here. So if I have any lollygagging, long-winded goodbye fucking clients, I'm fucked.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
No, we get it, but you were still late. No, we understand.
Right. Yeah. We're
But
just
we were
gonna
just
tease
like-
you for it because it's good for the
Because
show.
what happened was
Mhm.
what had happened was
Mm.
we were chit-chatting about something else totally unrelated to anything we were really talking about, and we
Yeah.
were like, fuck, we should have been recording because this
Yeah,
was
we weren't
fucking
recording
gold.
it.
It was like we missed another, which is a big old chunk of gold just went down the fucking river, just tumbled away with the rock. We
I know how
missed
the
it.
people on Gold Rush feel when they're like, dude, we've been losing gold for 3 days.
Yep. So
Word.
yeah.
Word.
Anyway,
So we did your intro for you.
Welcome to the locker room. I'm also again Tom.
I'm
No, it's
still
cool.
Matthew.
Whatever.
To be fair, I was like, and I'm Marco.
Mm.
I did
Mhm.
stand in for you. I did a
Oh,
dramatic.
cool. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, if you give me one right now, I'll edit it in back.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's done. It's fast.
I could just-
We're
I could just go
good.
pull
We're
one from
rolling.
a previous episode.
We're rolling. That's it. We're moving forward.
We're moving forward. We're moving forward.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to get him all salty, and then he'll post some vague fucking thing on social media about how he's upset. and
I
begging
left
for-
I left that part. I've done that before, and I immediately realized that no fucking grown adult should be posting cryptic fucking random messages
right.
when shit goes sideways in your life.
Okay, so
I gotta
that's
say.
probably exactly the right segue into what I wanted to ask you gentlemen about tonight.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Because I have recently seen friends who have been going through stuff, you know, some guys and some girls, and this is a new phenomenon because you can break up and go through a breakup on social media.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I had a friend do the same thing.
Okay, so okay, so I'm not crazy. Like I feel weird when I look at something. I'm like, is everybody else seeing this?
Yeah. Right.
Are we supposed to call somebody? Like, like,
should I text this person the suicide prevention hotline number real quick? Like,
at what
"Hey,
point
I need to talk to someone?
are we? At what point does somebody go over to their house and go, "Bitch, put the phone down"?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? That's
Well,
the
they're
first
just
thing.
processing it their way and they just need to get it out. And now that there's social media, there's just so many people that they can just put their feelings out and just kind of really just air their frustrations and just get it off their chest.
Everyone goes fucking through it.
Yeah.
Everyone goes through.
You
know
Well,
what?
here's the deal.
Special.
You're not
Oh
gonna
my
you're not gonna
God,
get
it's
into our age bracket without having one heartbreaking, devastating,
Sure.
oh my God, the world is over breakup. It's gonna
Okay.
we're all
All right,
you know,
all right. Let's
in
break
our
this down.
40s.
Hold on. All right.
But
Here we go.
when you're in
It's
our
time. It's time.
here we go.
It's time.
Uh-oh. Are you bringing out the book? Oh, he's bringing out.
You got the book?
All right. I want to go back, if I may.
Okay.
Gentlemen.
Yes.
If I may. Bear with me.
Oh, he's going way back.
Almost there.
I hear words being
Back. Back in the nostalgia. Oh,
Oh,
we established a rule of emojis.
okay.
I would like to set this mood to the I would like to kind of present this to the new listeners, to the ones that were not with us way back in the day,
Okay.
Mhm.
so we can establish a ground rule, a foundation, if you will, of certain
Yes.
etiquette on what the fuck to do and how the fuck to man up over some shit, right?
Right. And we're gonna have to post a picture of this on our social media for those people that aren't watching this podcast on YouTube.
Okay, so we decided. Yeah, before you're like, who made you? Yeah, it's our fucking podcast. We decided.
We,
Okay,
the
we
royal
forget-
we.
the collective. The
The
collective.
royal
the
we.
royal we. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. We decided that it is okay to post a response of 3 and no more than 3 emojis
Yes.
Yes.
to constitute a certain emotion.
Yes.
You can do 3 the same, you can do 2 the same and 1 different one, but never can you do 3 different ones because then you're speaking through emojis, and that's not man. That's not the way it's supposed to get down at a certain age.
Right.
Past a certain age, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
2 the
right.
same and a different one, or 3 of the same one is what you get. That's it. Right. So with that being said, let's break this down. Let's break down the cryptic ass self-empowering messages and memes that
Yeah.
I am worth more than I will ever be able to tell myself. Memes
so
And this is not
Okay,
just
wait a
women.
minute,
Like
are you-
the person I'm talking about was a woman that I saw this shit.
uh-huh.
But it's not women because I've seen
No.
I've seen it from both sides. I've seen it
I've
from
seen-
both
yeah,
sides.
from both sides.
I'm-
Yes.
But okay,
Oh,
so
well, go,
one of
hit
the
me.
specific ones that I was
ahead.
genuinely like, I was like, this guy has been kind of gone from social media for a while, and his triumphant return contained a lot of graphical image, like when you change your profile picture and
Sure.
that, and then there was some inspirational quotes,
Okay.
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh, homie changed his profile picture and posted inspirational quotes. He may be going through some shit.
What kind of was it like? I don't like. What kind of
I don't know who needs
inspirational
to
quotes
hear
was
this
like?
today.
Like,
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but you're amazing.
Right. It's like,
I know it feels difficult right now, but you've been through worse, and only you can get yourself out of it.
right. The only
Oh.
people who can defeat the lying liars are the trying triers.
Oh. Now look.
my
Now look.
God.
I'm gonna put my laundry out in front of everybody. I post like inspirational, like go get 'em quotes, but you know me, it's never like because I'm going through shit. It's just I'll read something and I'm like, oh yeah, that's fucking good.
Well,
I'm gonna
hold
fucking
on. To be fair, you're like the Incredible Hulk, where he's always angry. You're always going through shit. Like that's how you keep your sanity.
This
Like-
is true.
Like if the
That
voices
is
in your
his
head,
secret.
if the voices in your head ever shut the fuck up, you would be so lonely you would go
This
insane.
is true. This is true. But I don't ever
Mhm.
do it in a manner of to cause you guys concern.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
It's just
But
me.
it wasn't. But that was the thing. It was just like
This is out of character.
If
for
your
that.
homie is like silent, like down
radio
Periscope,
silence.
like he's
Yeah,
radio
okay.
silent.
Okay,
like,
I got you. I
like
got you.
nuclear Navy, he's under the ice station zebra, fucking, and then all of a sudden he
Gotcha.
pops up on social media, and it's like Hunt for Red October, where he blows the ballast, and that fucking submarine just majestically crests out of the fucking ocean,
right.
and he's
Okay.
like, "Yo, I have returned to social media, and I'm posting now inspirational quotes and new pictures of myself," and I go, it was it was like Eddie Murphy Raw when he goes, this little Italian guy told me off, and I'm a big black guy, and he's this little Italian guy, and he's telling me off, and I'm like, oh, you just saw Rocky, that's what happened. Right. So I just have this Eddie Murphy voice, but I was talking to my friend, I'm like, oh, you going through some shit, that's what happened, you going through a breakup. And it was like, I realized we have these weird, like, social media has changed the way we break up.
Oh yeah. For
So
the worse.
I thought
Sure.
I thought we would maybe discuss what we think the ground rules
Okay.
should be.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
And
we
just
all
to be
know-
clear, this is like someone breaks up
Mhm.
and then
Uh-huh.
posts shit on social media that doesn't
Sure.
say, hey, I'm hurting, I'm upset, and this conveys my feelings. It's just like a fucking picture of a quote that says like, trust no bitch, no time anywhere. Like I'm doing shit for me now, and like shit like that, right? Like, and you're like, bro, what happened?
Okay, so let's
Or,
get
all men are
into,
douchebags, fuck
because
you.
there's a huge spectrum. Like there's a fucking grayscale spectrum between a suicidal cry for help and fucking vague inspirational quotes that you got at Pottery Barn and took a picture of off the wall.
Yes.
You know, So we have to narrow this scope down. There's a lot of room to play around in there.
Oh, a lot. There's a lot.
And so I was just thinking about like some simple ones to start with. For example, I don't think you should break up with somebody by changing your relationship status. That's probably
Oh yeah, unless you're in high,
mean-
unless you're like okay, but there is such a wide scope of the age gap on social media.
no. Okay,
talking about- we're talking about-
we're gonna
about
grown
age.
ass
We're talking about-
adults. We're
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah, we're talking
we're
about-
just
you are
talking about grown-ass
legal in a
adults.
bar.
Yeah.
We
Right,
are
okay.
we are a
Mhm.
fully formed.
So we're talking about
like
21 and up,
25 and
25
up.
and up.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
You can
frontal lobe
rent
is
a car.
formed. Yeah.
All
Your
right, so rent
insurance,
this car.
your car insurance
Your
dropped
car
finally.
insurance
You
dropped,
can rent a car.
and you can rent a car.
your
You are a
frontal
fully
lobe
formed adult.
is fully formed. Okay.
Yes.
So you are
I mean,
you.
fuck
This
them
is
kids.
You. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's the last thing that you wait for. It's like you get your driver's license at one age, you can join the military and buy cigarettes at another
Vote.
age. You can drink at a bar, and you know what I'm saying. You can drink at a bar, and then like you can rent a car by yourself.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
as
then
soon
you're
as you
like,
can drink,
that's
all the
it.
good birthdays are gone. You're like, oh
Done.
God, please tell me I have one more birthday to look forward to, please. And somebody's like, yeah,
Rent
when
a
you
car.
turn 25. What happens when I turn 25? You can rent a car.
and your car
And your-
insurance
and your
goes
car
down.
And your
insurance goes
insurance
down. And at 21, you're like, that's it. That's all I get. And by
That's
the
it.
time you hit 23 and a half, that car insurance freaking thing
Oh,
starting
yeah.
to look really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Okay. So 25 and up.
Adulting, motherfuck. Yeah, so 25 and up. This is not fuck them kids. This is not about like you can go through breakups on social media all you want when you're stupid. Just don't ever send nudie pictures to anyone ever on the internet. That's just I'm telling
Yeah, I mean
everyone.
that's just a rule of the podcast.
Just
no,
that's the
no
rule of
dick
the
pics.
podcast.
Yeah,
no
don't
dick
do it.
pics ever.
Don't do it.
Period.
Don't do
And
it.
girls, it doesn't matter that he told you he wasn't going to show his friends. He's going to fucking show his friends.
Absolutely.
This is
So
true.
don't do it.
No. No, still send the titty.
Just make sure if you do, just make sure your face is out of it and there's no
Yes.
like
Yes. There you
easily
go. There it is, man.
identifiable
That's right.
markings.
marks.
Tattoos
Yeah.
are
on the
covered.
area.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
Moles.
send
Because those could be
absolutely.
anybody's. Those could be anybody's titties.
Guys are way more simple than y'all. So send
Yeah.
the titty. Just make sure that there's no incriminating as
Yeah.
far as like those. Your
Because
titties.
a guy will ask his buddy like, "Do you want to see your girl's titties?" And we're all going to say, regardless of marital status, age, we won't even ask. We won't even ask whose titties they are. or
Okay,
how old they are.
no,
We'll be
hold
like,
on.
"Yes."
No, let's back
Yeah.
this conversation up because
up?
first of all, you're not going to
Mhm.
ask. You're going to assume that he wants to see.
Yeah, you're
And
like,
you'll
check
just be
this
like,
out.
"Yeah,
Then
check it
boom.
out."
Yeah, you're not going
There's
to even.
no-
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
We just know.
It's gonna go like this.
There's not going to be as bad. Check this out.
dude,
It's gonna be like, "Hey,
hey,
check
bro,
this out."
Hey, bro, check this out. You're gonna look over the phone and be like, hey, what's up? Oh, titties. Hi. Hey,
Yeah.
thank you. Good and a good.
But here's the
morning to you,
thing.
too.
And here's you're actually doing your friend a favor. And here's why. Plausible deniability. Honey, I didn't want to
That's
see them titties. I did not want to look at them titties.
They were
He-
put in front of me.
he just said, look, and I looked. It was like the flinch game. I can't
Yeah.
control
Mhm.
that.
I thought it was
looked
going to be a
because he's-
picture of a fucking fighter jet, a tank,
Yeah.
or a gun.
Hey,
I didn't know.
You know what? Baby. Don't think of an elephant. Ah, you thought of an elephant, right? See, he said, look, and I looked. It's just, it was
There
a
it is.
thing. I didn't want to
is.
look.
Mhm.
That's why we do that. We want to give each other an out. The
Absolutely.
wife's like,
Possible
did you look at them
deniability.
titties? I'm like,
I didn't
"I
ask to
wanna
look at
at them
titties.
I didn't. He forced them titties
If-
upon
if-
me.
Yeah, so if you're walking down the street, someone flashes you, you didn't go, hey, flash me. You know what I'm saying? The titties were just there.
Yeah,
They turned around,
just there.
boom.
Right.
Got titty smacked.
Call that a gift from
Titty
above,
smack.
whatever. Titty smack. But yeah,
Oh,
but ladies
God.
know that they will be shown. They will be
Yes.
shown.
So anyway, that's aside from that rule, teenagers can go through their breakups however the fuck they want on social media.
Yes.
We adults, though, we have some standards to set.
So we just had this giant titty talk. We're gonna go ahead and set some standards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Cool.
how
So,
adulting
yeah.
works.
Let's do it. Let's set this moral compass. Go ahead.
Marco, you're never too old for titties. That was the whole moral of the story.
I got you. Trust me. I know.
Okay.
I'm a titty guy.
There we go.
That is lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. Attention, all y'all.
All
Here's some
y'all.
titties.
Here's some titties. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
Oh no, I'm do not
Oh
send you
no,
your titty pic.
no, hold on.
Send-
Do you remember
Thomas, no, hold on.
Do you remember going back to the original podcast? We had one female listener who
That
thought your voice
girl.
was so
Oh my
sexy.
God.
Oh, wait.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
God,
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
even have those pictures anymore. But she sent some.
They were
She said-
they were
Risque?
not.
They're a little risque.
Yeah, they were
They were
risque.
risque, but
They're
they were
risque.
not
They're-
nudes.
They were not
no.
nudies.
They were tasteful.
They were tasteful.
They're tasteful.
And
But damn.
she was not unpleasant to look at.
No.
I mean-
Dude, shut up. She was fucking hot. I'll say it.
Yeah, she was banging.
She
You know,
was a good looking
just-
woman.
She's cute.
Obviously, Thomas's wife is the only one that listens to the podcast.
No,
no,
there's
I don't say
a
this in
fair-
another room in my house. She's got the whole place bugged. Are you kidding me?
She was a fair looking lady. Oh, she was
She was
A nice woman.
upstanding citizen.
she was a nice woman with a great bank account and a good
Yes.
credit score.
she was hot. I could show my wife her picture. She'd be like, "Yeah, she's hot." This
Yeah,
is the woman
she was
that
cute.
my first time in Sweden was pointing out beautiful women in Sweden.
But I think we
Look at her.
embarrassed her
Hey,
when
look
we
at
read
her.
her email on the show.
Yeah, you fucking scared her away.
Well, we did kind of laugh at it a lot. And then we made a
Well-
recurring joke about
What do you-
motorboating the microphone. Oh God, them days.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as far as breaking up on social media goes, yes, we're gonna set some ground rules.
Stop.
What?
Do you still have somewhere the first episode where we were too drunk to finish?
I think so.
You're
I
gonna
pretty
be
much-
more
I-
specific. That was a lot
I'm
of the
pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure I have
No.
every single episode.
The first episode
Yeah.
Oh, the first
went
one. That was a
so-
train wreck.
so far off the rails.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It was like
We
2.5
didn't get
hours
shit
of
done.
what the
Mhm.
fuck.
We may have to go back and do excerpts from that.
I don't know if I like. Did I not post that one?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, back in the day,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I think you did.
If I posted it,
posted
I
all of
have-
it.
if I
Yeah.
posted it, I have it.
That was back on like when we were just on Podbean, wasn't it?
We're still on Podbean.
I know, but when we were just on Podbean.
Oh yeah, it was
Oh,
like we
yeah,
were,
yeah,
we
yeah.
were
It
on
was
it. We've
just
been on it.
Podbean.
Yeah, that was it. Like
Well, locker room listeners, looks like we have something to unpack for Christmas.
I gotta go into the Santa's gonna go unwrap some packages in the archive.
When you say unwrap a package,
But okay, is it okay for guys to post
No.
them the inspirational
no,
quotes?
no, not in. Yes, if you're just trying to do like a Tony Robbins empowering, saying like,
Yeah.
hey,
and pepper them.
I got my hustle on, I got my grind on, saying like rise and grind, saying
Like, so if The Rock would post it, it's acceptable.
100%.
Okay.
If you're putting out,
'Cause
like I said,
he's a daily motivational motherfucker. So
yeah, but that's
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
that's a daily motivational motherfucker. Saying there's a difference between that and straight out, like I said earlier, you a gift to the people around you.
the Stuart
Someone-
Smalley Saturday Night
someone-
Live.
Someone out there is going to cherish you in every way, shape, or form, the way that nobody before them understood. No.
Yeah, no, fuck those
Don't-
quotes. I like
no,
more of the quotes
no.
like, fucking get up off your ass, get your shit done, and quit bitching
Thank you,
about it.
sir.
Fucking only you, no one's come to save you. Work harder, no one cares. Like shit like that.
That's
Yeah,
what I
go
like.
find
Like
work.
this. Yeah, this
Fuck
whole
around, find out.
This,
Yeah,
exactly.
we
This
did.
whole this whole
Hmm.
world is a shit sandwich. We all got to take a bite.
Mhm.
Pick it off your teeth and keep it fucking pushing.
Yeah. No one else.
What
is
about
coming
life?
for you?
What about life's a garden? Dig it.
I just mean like if you're posting like, yo, because and I had this kid was in the army, right? And I watched him go through a divorce on Facebook,
Oh my goodness.
right? And
Oh,
I'm
boy.
going,
Like almost a
and
play-by-play.
he's probably 10 years younger than me, right? And
Okay.
he was like he was part of a mentor program when I was a police officer, and so I watched him go through high school and then go off to the army, and then found him on social media, and he sent me a friend request, and he's like, "Oh, you changed my life," and, and I just got out of the army, and now, so I'm friends with this young man now. He's a kid when I first started watching him grow up, but then I watched him go through this divorce on social media, and it was all out there, like some people, you fucking people better not talk shit about me, this, that, like calling people out instead. And I'm like, no.
Oh,
No.
Mijo, no, this is not what we do.
Right. This is like to me, I feel like when you saw like a grandfather pull his grandson in and like kind of just slap him a little bit, like, don't be a jackass. like no. We don't do this. Like, this is not, I understand the impulse. I get it even. This is not how men behave. Right? There is a line there, right?
Would a lion in the savannah who's angry at another lion send him an angry tweet? I'm just saying.
And
my God.
that's let's face it, we men are prone to solving things with violence. And
you got a little
right.
walking.
I was gonna say
violence.
With
violence.
Wait,
with the punching.
give me some some walk-in theme music. You get it, Marco. Give me some walk-in theme music in the background, and I'll give this walk-in treatment.
I don't even know what the fuck walking
Men.
theme music is.
We're prone to solving problems with violence. Anytime we're denied this, we get angry and frustrated. And we get it wrong on purpose.
But here's one point. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, we used to be able to like guys, go out in the backyard, 2 hits, like you punch each other, you stomp each other in the grass a little bit, and then you like pick each other up, make sure each other's okay, give each other a freaking beer, and move on. Right. And that's not even like that's toxic masculinity right there. And it's like, no, just because it's not how you would fucking solve a problem doesn't mean it's not how and I would argue it's healthier sometimes, because guess what? We don't fucking remember that shit 6 weeks from now, let alone 6 years from now, like you bitches do. Homegirls, you guys know how to hold a fucking grudge.
But wait, going back to the posting all that shit, like, like I get what you're saying that about the violence thing, but like when you go, you're going through a emotional time with your partner or whatever, and you break up, and then that's when you start dumping all your shit. You're dumping all your shit for everybody else to step in on social media is what you're doing by that. And men, look, we all have at least one friend. If you don't have at least one friend,
go get one.
No, yeah, go get one. But everybody should have at least one friend that you could at least call and dump that shit on. You don't need to find all these fucking quotes and pictures and cryptic messages and dump that all over social media, which what you're really doing is waiting and begging for someone to come up to you and grab your hand and say, "Are you okay?" Bitch, knock that shit off. It's
passive aggressive.
Yeah, knock that shit off. If it'd be one thing. I think it's okay if you're going through like a breakup and you're a man, you post something like a picture of a fucking sunset, and you can say, "Look, I'm going through some shit right now. It looks like the sun is setting on this chapter of my life, but as surely as the sun sets, it's just sure to rise a new day, and I'm going to come up from this, and I'm just going through some shit, and just bear with me," and leave it at that.
Yeah.
You don't need to freaking pepper out a bunch of messages and then wait for someone.
When in doubt, check with a homie.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
When in doubt, just straight out, just check with the homie.
I do that sometimes when I'll like come up with some brilliant idea for a meme, and I'll show it to a couple of my friends of different political and different like humor categories, and be like, "Hey, is this like offensive or is it really fucking funny? And if I get, enough people that say it's really fucking funny, I go ahead and do it. But the one with the Michael Myers thing that I sent to you guys, I didn't post that because it was strongly advised, like, hey, look, there's been a lot of people that lost people to that, and that might come across as a little punch in the gut. And I'm like, you know what? I don't agree with you. I still think it's funny. The dark humor is funny, but I'm not going to post it. So you need to have somebody where you can, or hopefully you have a friend who, once you get 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, I don't know, 20 something fucking post deep, somebody hits you up and goes, dude.
Well, so
Hey,
that's
you might
that's
want
the
to
other
tone it the
thing.
fuck down.
Like at some point, you reach out to your homie and be like, bro, you want to go? Like, let's go out and go
Let's go get a
like,
beer. Let's go
get a beer.
fucking
Let's
do
go get a
something.
drink. Let's go freaking
Let's go
see a
talk.
movie. Let's go chat. Let's go hang
Yeah.
out.
Clearly you need
played
to.
some darts or a game of pool or something.
But then again, that
Because-
plays right into the hand of you posted all that shit looking for attention when you couldn't just fucking man up and find that one homie that you would be okay with if he hit you up and said, hey, do you want to go out? Go to that person first and say, hey, I'm going through some shit, man. I just need to fucking dump some shit on you. Can you, I just need you to listen. I'm not looking for an answer. I'm not looking for a fix. I just need to fucking get this out and just talk. And you should all,
and
everybody should
as
have
the
one
homie
friend
who,
that,
as the homie who reaches out, as the homie who says, oh, I saw what you did on social media, so I'm going to go over there. Hold them accountable, like be there for them.
Yeah.
But be like, hey, you could have just called me.
Exactly.
Like reinforce that. Like make sure you tell people, dude, you didn't have to go do all that. Was it Marco? We always say, you ain't got to do that, man. We still like you.
You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. You got to be all that. Now, would you say
we used to tell all kinds of people that because all kinds of people would come into our group, growing up, that was like, just the three of us, let alone the other people that were in our inner circle, and people would always try to fit in, and we're like, no, dude, you ain't got to be all that. Just be you, and
just that's all good. Just do you. So now, if you are the homie, and you've seen your homie go down this rabbit hole of posting, is it your place to jump in?
Yeah. If you're the homie,
and be like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, because look, I've seen like acquaintances of mine do that, and I'm like, you know what? I know you, but I don't know you, and I don't want to bring that drama into my life. And I'm sure you have somebody who's known you longer than me and is a better friend than I am because you're an acquaintance. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna laugh at you, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Well, and don't be afraid to reach out to the friend that is that friend. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If somebody reaches out to you and says, hey, do you want to go talk? I've seen your social media shit and it looks like you just need to talk. If you would say yes to that person, that's who you should fucking reach out to. Whoever you would be okay with approaching you and saying, hey, I think we should go have a beer and talk this out. You should reach out to that person.
Right. And that's where we're talking about, like, there's a difference between a genuine cry for help. Like if somebody posts because people have done terrible things on Facebook and Instagram Live. I mean, suicides and homicides.
Oh yeah.
All these terrible things.
Fucking missed them all too. I always find out about it after the fact.
They've already taken that shit down.
That shit gets taken down. I saw one. Dark.
Which one?
I'll tell you afterwards.
Oh,
okay.
It was in a different country, and it was it's pretty hard.
Oh, I think I know.
I think you know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to like.
No,
yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
If it was in another country, I'm pretty sure because that was the one that I think
I sent you the link before. I sent you the link before they took it down.
Yeah,
and you were like, I don't want to see that shit.
And I've seen. That's the thing. I mean, I've seen.
Yeah.
God, the police training videos alone. Because the videos that they show you in training, and they're always like, "Don't let this be you," and you're like, "Okay, I Oh Jesus!
Just stop it.
Just don't play it anymore. It's like Clockwork Orange and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Got
pop your
your eyes just
eyeballs.
fucking-
So fucking open and you're watching some fucking 21-year-old cop get murdered on the side of the road by a fucking 300-pound crackhead with an AK-47 and a fucking
Oh shit.
banana sticking out his fucking stovepipe. You know, it like fucking this. You just can't even begin to say that how that changes. Oh Lord in heaven. That's why I do those videos. Yeah. And God forbid the sound is on.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So anyway, but my point is that the internet, that nothing dies on the internet. So also those breakup posts.
Some people do,
things,
but they take it down.
Once again, that's locker room mailbag at gmail.com. Attention, man.
well, I wouldn't post, what's another one? People post revenge porn. First
That's
of all,
horrible. There's a special place in hell for you
There's a
for that.
special place, yeah.
That's you're a
That's-
fucking piece of shit. Like really?
you're an absolute
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Fuck
if you do
you.
So I should
I-
take that down.
Just to be clear,
Just to be clear. that's it.
that
Jesus.
but that level stuff. But
Asking for a friend.
I think is there a difference between what you'll let like some of your guy friends get away with or some of your, because for me, I don't think it's some of it based on gender, but it's also based on like their personality. Like there's some
Okay.
people I just know are a lot more verbal and they kind of
They just needed it.
post
Like that's their own
rambling
therapy.
things. That's their thing. That's their therapy. It's like a journal. It's like an online journal
Yeah.
where you're like, okay, Mike's fine. Mike just posted a book about his feelings on, but
Yeah.
Mike also will post a book about this book he's reading, or Mike will post a book
Right.
about
And
the movie he just watched.
That's-
Oh,
a good-
an
that's a good
overshare.
point.
There's an overshare.
that's
There's
a good
right.
point.
difference.
But if that is you, you need to start off with a, hey, I'm okay. I just need to fucking vent. And then so the
yeah,
new
actually,
peop-
Mike will
so the
post
new
rant
people-
warning.
Yeah. So the new people in your life that are getting to
mhm.
know you that don't know that that's your freaking modus operandum. Did I say that right?
No.
Whatever. Fuck it.
Unless you, at least you
it's
ask,
a dead goddamn language, anyways. But that's your fucking people that don't know that that's your SOP. There you go. Huh?
Yeah.
Will know not to be concerned about your fucking verbal diarrhea that's all over the screen.
Right. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
I don't and I think
Yeah.
that's that's fair. Like if it's your personality to just be the oversharer, then your friends are going to understand that. But
yeah.
I just meant like that really obvious, like I said in my example, the guy's freaking radio silent,
Yeah.
and then emerges from a
that's-
cocoon, and you're like, oh, all right. Next thing you know, like where's I'm any day now I'm gonna get that hey, check out what I just bought. It's a picture of a Corvette or something.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like, you know what I mean?
Now, was this person legit silence, or because there's some people that I don't see their shit, but I know they're posting a lot because the algorithms on social media are constantly being adjusted, and sometimes you won't see somebody's shit for a while.
Right.
No, I look back at like, oh, when's the last time
Oh, you look
They
back at
posted-
previous
yeah,
posts, and it was
right.
like there was a big
it
gap.
was
and all of
like
a
there was
sudden
like
it's just-
there was like moderate like hey, check this out, article, but there was no personal post. There was nothing. It was
Gotcha,
all just
gotcha.
like sharing stuff that it's just an article from something else, as opposed to like posting things that are actually personal about their life. And then all of a sudden the personal stuff comes back and like, okay, clearly,
okay.
Somebody took the restriction off of your, whether it was you or the lack of a significant other now that
Yeah,
was
the governor is off the engine, and we're
Right.
just going fucking full throttle. Here we go.
like, I don't care who I piss off. Fire hose.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Also,
so,
and
yeah,
don't be the
so-
vague poster.
Oh, I
don't be the
fucking hate that
vague,
shit. I
like-
hate that shit.
Like, I'll put it this way: don't be the vague poster. You know who you are. Oy.
Fucking
I said,
A.
I did that once, and I was like, oh god. I went back and I was like, oh god, what am I doing?
You know,
Beta
what
testing?
what I do at work, like when I get like I'll fucking write out a fucking angry fucking email, smart ass, and I'll type it all out and I'll look at it and I'll read it, and then I'll just fucking delete. It's all gone, and then cool, I'm good.
Right. A lot of times you have to like exercise the demons. Just get it out.
Yes.
Demons out.
Yes.
Oy, oy, oy.
In that voice.
Demons out.
Well, it's more effective in that voice.
I got it.
Yeah.
Well, I
Uh-uh.
hey, do you guys know what the difference is between a
Oh, we going
Very-
right into jokes?
He was trying to.
I was trying to.
Sorry. I thought
He
we
was
were still
trying to.
talking serious street. All right, go ahead.
We're running out of time.
Joke time. Go.
Do you know the difference between a northern fairy tale and a southern fairy tale?
No.
A northern
up,
fairy tale begins once upon a time, and a southern fairy tale begins, y'all ain't gonna believe this shit.
That's so fucking true. That's so fucking true.
Oh
True
boy.
story.
Okay.
Oh my god. Do you know what the leading cause of dry skin is around the entire world?
What?
Towels.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I asked my friend in North Korea how it was there.
Mhm.
He said he couldn't complain.
That's fair.
Hey, what's orange and sounds like a parrot?
What?
A carrot.
Oh wow.
A Mexican magician was doing a magic trick. He said uno, dos, and then disappeared without a trace.
Oh boy.
I got a listener one that I tweaked a bit.
Okay.
My friend died nearly 10 years ago when he choked to death on some sushi. It's been a long time, but I still feel raw about it.
Oh,
Oh my
I see
god.
what you did there.
What happened to the bear who lost his ears?
What?
He became a bee.
I like that one. What do you call a Chinese baby born before the due date?
Oh fuck! What?
Suddenly.
Oh wow. What do you call a nerdy fish? What do you use to catch? Excuse me. What do you use to catch a nerdy fish?
What?
Bookworms.
Bookworms. All right.
Oh,
Hey, I got
Mhm.
one that came in yesterday in the email, and I haven't read it yet. Should I just read it raw on the?
Fire it.
It's a joke.
if
I-
if
do it.
we have to edit it out, we have to edit it out.
All right. Here
Here's
we
what
go.
we'll do. Audience, if it's that bad, we'll edit the joke out, but you'll hear our immediate reaction afterwards.
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Okay. Here we go. And I haven't read this.
Okay.
Here we go. A priest, a rabbit, and a minister walk into a bar. The bartender asks the rabbit, "What will you have?" The rabbit shakes his head and answers, "I have no idea. The only reason that I'm here is because of autocorrect." That's fucking great.
That is funny.
That's fucking amazing. Oh my
Okay.
god. I like that.
Hey,
Kenneth,
where'd,
well played. Well played,
Where
Kenneth.
did bananas learn to split?
Where?
At Sunday school.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
so I
Now
saw
y'all know why I don't tell jokes.
it was when I was a kid, I lived in a 4-story apartment complex, and we had an Asian man that lived on top of the apartment complex,
Mhm.
and he fell all the way down all of the stairs.
Mhm,
It was
mhm.
Wong on so many levels.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ. Oh, I got another
You know those
joke from the
those
email.
little Russian dolls, the little Russian dolls that collapse. I hate those little Russian dolls.
The
ones that-
Russian
Nesting
nesting
dolls?
dolls. Russian
Yeah.
nesting
They're
dolls. Yeah.
so full of themselves.
Oh wow. He led us in men, and I got in the
Oh,
boat.
that was good. Yeah, we just it fucking hooked us on that one. Oh man, I thought I had another joke, but I don't. I think I told it last. I think I told it last week. The how do you tell if a woman likes you? How you can tell if a woman likes you by her ankles, right? I told that one last week or the week before.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
And
gosh.
that's it. That's all my listener jokes. I think I probably missed somebody's. I'm sure I'll get a fucking email tomorrow.
Okay. How about I'll give you. Do you want a political one, or an ugly women one, or a women joke one, or
I
a men
want
joke
an
one?
ugly woman political joke.
Oh, I don't know.
involving-
Oh, that's a Hillary Clinton joke. Let's see. Okay. You know you're the ugly one when it comes time for the group picture if they hand you the camera.
Oh my
Damn.
word!
That's actually kind of true.
Oh, that's
Oh,
There's
yeah.
somebody, there's somebody thinking, man, I always take the pictures.
You know, guys, I think I'd like to go to Holland someday.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Wouldn't you?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
That one took me a second.
That was a joke grenade.
It was a joke grenade. But, okay, here we go. How about blonde or marriage?
Blonde. That'd be a good blonde joke.
What's blonde and dead in a closet?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
wait, is
What?
this a political joke?
The hide and seek champion from 1995.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Oh sweet baby Jesus.
and on that note,
Oh my God.
Oh God, we'll see you in the locker room.
I just want to point out that the fact that 20 years ago was in 2001 and not in the 80s still does not sit well with me. Good night.
Peace.